So you know that boredom doesn't actually exist. It's just your mind saying that this moment isn't enough, I need something else. But Eckhart Tolle would simply let the moment be. He would say that without resistance, whether you're sitting in silence or watching a wall, he wouldn't label it as boring because it only becomes boring when you label something as boring. So yeah, in today's video we actually continued our temple. It's looking really good. We added some details. I also had to get some materials, so I had to go up the mountain again to my house nearby. Feels good to sleep there. Just enjoy the view. We are also continuing the cable ca- cable car system that we're making. We're gonna connect it to the meditation center that we have here in the village, and we're gonna teach some villagers our way of being, our wisdom, or our experience. Just as I share with you guys my experience, I've been doing really good, and I've been evolving. I've been growing in all of this. And we're also gonna watch a video by a spiritual teacher called Joseph Campbell. And this video, we're gonna analyze it later, but in simple words, he was talking about how we have this inner bliss, or we know when we are in the right moment. I emphasize you guys to get on creative outlets, and what I mean by creative outlets is basically what I'm doing right now, just talking to a mic. You can make music. I'm doing it right now. Let's see if I can put a bit of my music. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so here's a bit of my song called Astro Bloom. Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. I've been working on it and various other songs. This is not the only one. But yeah, I emphasize on doing something creative. Create rather than consume, guys. Habits are key. Also, I feel like the final boss of all of it is just accepting yourself, your body, and your mind. Because once you accept yourself, your body, and your mind, regardless of any situation, it's like you dissociate, you separate yourself from your mind, and you separate from yourself from reality as a whole, and nothing can bring you down as it did before. And yeah, I actually like the tempo that we're making. Making it kind of, I don't know, it has like this underground thing where I'm gonna probably plant more trees, some flowers, and a place to relax and sleep. I'm probably gonna include a bed, to for the meditators after meditation to sleep on and connect with nature. And we put a couple of chairs, and I really like the stairway going up. Maybe I'm gonna make another temple or another tower because I want something connected. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make like a cable car station to the village, and then a pathway that leads to the meditation center, and so on. So yeah, we're gonna watch a video. And what I really like about these spiritual teachers is that they often say something that might make you click out of the video to the people that don't see it as deep as we all see it. You'll see, and you know what I mean.
None of us has lived the life that he intended.
And yet, we all have lived a life that had a purpose. Do you believe that?
I don't believe life has a real purpose. I mean, when you really see what life is, it's a lot of protoplasm with an urge to reproduce and continue in being.
Not true. That's not true.
Well, now, wait a minute. Just sheer life can't be said to have a purpose, because look at all the different purposes it has all over the lot. But each incarnation, you might say, has a potentiality, and the function of life is to live that potentiality. Well, how do you do it? Well, again, when my students would ask, should I do this, should I do that? Dad says I should do this, and my answer is follow your bliss. There's something inside you that knows you're in the center, that knows you're on the beam, that knows you're off the beam. And if you get off the beam to earn money, you've lost your life.
So it is not the destination that counts, it's the journey.
Yes. There's a wonderful old man, I think he's still alive in Germany, Karlfried Graf Dürkheim. And he says, when you're on a journey and the end keeps getting further and further away, then you realize that the real end is the journey. It's not bad. This is it. This moment now is the heavenly moment.
Yeah, so like he said, we all have this inner thing that tells us that we're in the right moment. And what I recommend you guys is to do things that are creative but also keep you in silence. So what I mean about this is scrolling, for example, is something that makes you think a lot. But for instance, if you do something creative, like doing videos like I am doing, I feel so much different than when I scroll.